Hi, Hiroma Fuji here, and today I want to go over Kendo terminology, part 2, okay? And I am going to read through page 19 of Kendo-Guide for Beginners. Okay, if you have one, please open page 19. And general terms in Kendo. Now, I'm not going to explain explain the meanings of each terms because it's all there. All right, but I want to go over pronunciation, and so you can hear it and you can say it right. Okay. Now, first, rei. Okay. Now it means vowel, but rei is spells R-E-I, right? But Japanese people cannot hear the difference between R and L. So if you say rei, it's okay. Okay. I'm not too sure why we started using R. Maybe because we don't hear the differences, right? But you know, it's a place of your tongue. So if I say lei, maybe it sounds more like R to some people, or maybe more towards L to some people. It's really between. But if you roll your tongue too much, like you're pronouncing R, in what do you call it? In English, it sounds a bit unnatural, but it's okay. We can understand. Japanese can understand rei and lei. Okay, so it's totally the same to us. Okay, so don't worry about it. But so that Japanese people cannot hear the difference. So when you talk to them, for example, let's say, really, okay, really, it's R, right? But really is same to us. Leery, leery or really, both same to us. Okay, so that's why some Japanese people, or probably a lot of Japanese people mix them. I still do that. I still do, because I cannot hear the difference between L and R. When I hear a word for the first time, or when I just hear it, I cannot tell it's L or R. All right, so when you see me for the first time somewhere, please do understand that. Okay, now, next word, shomen or shinzen. Okay, and when you see a bar above a letter, that means a long vowel. So instead of shomen, okay, it's shomen. So you have to make it long. Shomen, okay, instead of shomen. All right. Now that Japanese people can hear it. Okay, the difference between long vowel and short vowel, right? Shomen or shomen. Okay, and well, anyway, I'm not going to talk about Japanese too much, but please do remember that. But of course, if you say shomen, we kind of understand because of the context. So don't be too nervous. Okay, shomen and shinzen. Okay, okay. Now, very important term, sensei. Okay, sensei. It says sensei. Okay, this is how we write as well in Japanese. Se, n, se, I, right? But when you pronounce it, it's okay to say sensei, long vowel, sensei, when you pronounce, okay? Don't worry about it too much, all right? I'm just giving you some real Japanese lesson as well. Okay, now this is another important word, hai. Okay, it means yes, hai. Okay, and okay. Well, I'm not gonna get into Japanese culture too much, but when you say hi, it means yes, right? In English, all right. In English, when you means yes, it is. Yes, it is, and no means no. But in Japanese, sometimes yes means no. For example, when you ask, "Do you mind doing something?" All right, that means. If you say yes, I mind, that means yeah, I don't want you to do it, right? I don't want you to do it. No, I don't mind means go ahead, right? Okay, now in Japanese, because we say, in this case, we say, do you mind? All right, because of the translation of do you mind, Japanese people say, yes, it's okay to do it. Okay? Yes, it's okay. So please remember that. I made a mistake in the past, so I upset someone because of that. All right, so please remember that. Japanese people, when you say, do you mind? They'll say, yes, I don't mind. When they say yes, usually means I don't mind. Right? So please just say, please don't get upset. Okay? Please just step in a little bit more. Do you mean you don't mind at all? Can I do it? Or, so maybe you shouldn't use do you mind to Japanese people, because that confuses you. All right, so that's a little hint, tip for you. Okay, so right, it's important. Shinai, okay, bamboo sword, and bokuto, okay, bokuto. All right, and a lot of people say bokken. I realized that outside Japan, they use bokken more often than bokuto. But bokuto, I think, is more common in Japan. But they are the same thing, all right? So please remember that bokuto, again, is a little bar above O. So that means you have to make it longer. All right, now, keikogi. Keikogi literally means training wear. So when we say keikogi, it means the top of training wear. And also it's called Kendo-Guide. That means kendo wear. All right, so but because we all do kendo, so it means keikogi. Keikogi means we don't say kendo-gi, keikogi. Okay, and I understand a lot of people say just gi. I never heard that. I had never heard people, Japanese people, say gi in kendo world. Maybe some other martial arts world, but in kendo world. So and when I first came to US, I suppose, I don't remember how they used to call, in New Zealand, I don't remember what they used to call kendo-gi, but I clearly remember that when I came to US, people say gi, right? And I go, huh, that's weird. But I knew what they meant. So, but a lot of people, probably a lot of Japanese people don't really know, especially kendo people, they don't really call it gi. So, keikogi or kendo-gi is more commonly used in Japan. Now, hakama. Okay, hakama. Okay, hakama. And also it's kiai. Okay, kiai. Kiai is shout or yell or internal energy. It's more like internal energy. So it's expression of your energy is kiai. Okay, and hajime. Hajime is to begin or start. Yame, stop. Seiza, okay, seiza. I talked about seiza, two seiza, so please watch the video as well. Okay, and mokuso, okay. Please notice the long vowel at the end, mokuso. Now, sageto, okay, sageto. Some sensei says keto. In EI, I'm sure they use keto, okay? But in sageto is same thing. Taito, okay, taito. And nuketo, okay? And sonkyo. Okay, these sageto, taito, nuketo, the last to, that means katana, okay, the sword. Okay, and sonkyo, okay? You know what sonkyo is? Kamaete. Kamae is take a stance, and kamaete is a command for you to take a stance. So if you take jodan, quite likely you take jodan when you hear kamaete. Okay, the next page 20. Osame to. Okay, the to, same thing, that means the sword. kamae-to. Okay, kamae-to. And I think, well, briefly I'll explain. Nuketo and kamae-to, it sounds similar. Nuketo means draw out your sword. Kamae-to means have your sword in your stance. So when you differences to me, and I think to most Kendo people, I don't know the modern Kendo people, my age, my generation above, when you hear nuketo, what we do is draw out our sword and sit in sonkyo and come up. That's nuketo. And kamae-to is just from here standing, all right? Or kamae-to is standing and then just take chuda. That's what kamae-to to us, all right? So please remember that. And of course, you have to know men, kote, do, tsuki, and tare is the fluffy parts. You know, skirt, not skirt, but fluffy part of the bogu. And himo means string or rope. Okay, so those are the Kendo terms you should be aware. Of course, there are more, tons of more, right? But as you progress, I'm sure you'll learn more. Those are basic terms you hear over and over and over. All right, so I think I thought I should go over this. Thank you for listening or watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I would like to send special thanks to patrons for their constant support through patreons.com/Kendo For Life.